All right, Radio Bandland. This is that section where we talk to Indian rockers, and everybody's really excited about Bandland 2024's lineup. I'm very excited because my brother from another mother, really old dear friend of mine, Sid Coutto, and his band Zero, the seminal band, are going to be back on the Bangalore stage, and that can only be a good thing. Wherever you are, tickets are live now at Book My Show. Go get them and head to Bangalore. There are, other than these guys, there are 13 other acts. So we're talking a total of 14 acts, 2 days of high energy stages. What's up, Sid? How are you?
Hey, I'm super, Hrishi. Good to be with you. Good to see you always. How's it going?
All good. I always think of you guys as a band that lives in many continents, given that your lead vocalist is in London. Your principal guitar player is in New Zealand. You're traveling around and your bass player is traveling around. It's a minor miracle to get you guys to be under one roof. It helps when you have a gig, doesn't
it? Definitely. Somebody to get the tickets sorted for the boys is great.
So, I've seen the mass hysteria. I saw it. One would think that with the passing of time, it would go down. I saw the mass hysteria at iRock. The fans are going to turn up in Bangalore. There's absolutely no doubt about it. So let's start with that first. I mean, when are the boys getting into town? What kind of rehearsal time are we talking about? 3 days, 4 days, a week? I know the set list is ingrained in your muscle memory, but still.
Unfortunately, the boys all have work, so they're flying in a week before, straight rehearsals for a few days, and then we hit the stages. But that shouldn't be a problem. We've played those songs so many times and we wrote it 20 years ago and plus. So it's not really a problem. It's more just going to be fun for us to hang out for 4 days and get paid for it.
Bruce Lee Money said something amazing. He said, it's amazing to have a festival for bands. With all kindred souls just come and do the hang, listen to each other, play, and he couldn't recollect the last time somebody had a festival just for bands. And Bandland in that aspect is itself pretty special, isn't it? Talk about that and the Bangalore crowd.
Mentioned, by the way.
Sorry?
I did not realize that it was only bands until you mentioned that.
Bandland, hello.
That's frankly awesome. I'm even more excited now that you pointed this out. I'm from that generation where it was all about rock bands and pop artists. Though as you grow older, you learn to love them. At that point, it was all like, no, only rock bands. So, and also my first rock band in my life was in Bangalore. That's when I started being a rocker and performing. So it's really exciting to come back to Bangalore where it all started for me and rock out with some big rock heroes of mine. So that's really exciting.
Talk about the Bangalore audience first. I mean, do you feel they're an educated audience in terms of rock music? Do you think they let their hair down more vis-a-vis audiences from other parts of the country?
The thing is, rock hasn't been that big a thing in a long time. So I really don't know about the last decade or so. But before that, in the heyday of the Indian live music scene, Bangalore was definitely rocker paradise. All the metalheads, the prog metal, the serious rock guys, the guys who did the Carnatic fusion thing. I mean, obviously that comes from this side of the country. Bangalore was the hot spot. So yeah, Bangalore definitely used to know their rock and music. And considering there are a lot of audience who turn up will be around my age group, and so then it's those people. It's the same people who used to come over when I was 21 and 22. They were 21 and 22. So I'm assuming it will be the same kind of Bangalore audience who knows their stuff, comes to have a good time, but while listening to music and not just talking to each other.
Yeah, most importantly. 23rd and 24th of November. Now, this is the lineup that we're talking about. The Hard Rockers, Avenged Sevenfold, Extreme, band from Beirut, Lebanon, the Wanton Bishops, a band from the UK, Big Special, another band from the UK, Everything. And as far as the Indian lineup is concerned, there's Bloody Wood, there's Zero, there is Bhayanak Moth, and there's Swaratma. So fantastic. Let's start with Extreme, man. Nuno Bettencourt.
Nuno Bettencourt has been one of my favorite guitar players since 1993.
Yeah.
I love Extreme so much. I guess to me, really, like any big rock music guy from the 90s, sing Extreme is going to just, that's the icing on the cake that I'm looking forward to. Just watching Nuno. Nuno's guitar playing is one of my favorite uses of a guitar is in Nuno's hand in the world here. So very, very, very excited about seeing it.
Yeah,
I know all their songs, all albums, not just More Than Words. I know the entire catalog, so I'm really, really.
Yeah, man. I mean, what is it with people knowing that one song and saying, I'm a fan. I'm going to show up.
It's okay. That's all they showed on television back in the day.
Yeah.
You had to, and then back then, if you wanted to like hear anything more, you had to go buy an album and listen to it. You didn't just stream one song, right? So, I mean, the ones of us who were fans, you bought it for the one song and then you heard another 10, 12, and that's when you became a hardcore fan. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying even if they come in for More Than Words and then they go away learning Kid Ego, they go away learning Wholehearted, what the hell? Job more than done. So great. So Extreme is there. Have you heard the Wanton Bishops? I mean, this is a guy called...
No, I haven't.
He's a very interesting guy from Lebanon. Lebanon Beirut used to be known as the Paris of the East till the war came and spoiled it all. But these guys are trudging along, and a few years back they did a track with Swaratma. So they're no strangers to Bangalore.
Sweet.
And very interesting band. You should go check them out.
I will.
Avenged Sevenfold, of course, is very heavy. They're Metallica with the big sing-along choruses.
I've not heard much of them, but I'm aware of their existence and fan base. So, yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about the Indian boys there. Swaratma are really the big daddies. And this is their home stage. You must enjoy their music. Taikudam Bridge, another wonderful band.
Amazing band. Saw them at IROC a couple of years ago. They're fantastic. Man, this festival looks like it's going to be a freaking rock and roll party. So, fully excited for it.
Yeah, and Bhayanak Moth, they're Bombay boys. I suspect a couple of Zero fans in there.
They came just around a couple of years after us. So I mean, see, the thing is, everybody's a Warren fan generally. So if you play guitar in India and you're not a Warren fan, that's just kind of odd. So definitely those guys would be from the old school Warren fandom. But Bhayanak Moth has also been an amazing band since their inception. I love them. They're full of energy and they're great.
You're absolutely right. I asked Khalid Ahmed from Parvaz and his jaw was on the floor when he's talking about Warren and everything Warren has achieved as a guitar player and of course Black Strat Blues.
He's amazing.
What I do enjoy about Swaratma is the fact that, even though they're Bangalore boys, there'll be a song in Tate Bhojpuri. And they're form of protest rock. They're not afraid to talk about what's messed up in society, bring it up, and use their music to send out some very important messages. And I think that messaging is so important, man. It's not just about having a good time.
Swaratma is a street play with music.
Oh, very well said.
It's always that. They come with that same energy that I used to see back in the college days when we used to have the street play competitions and stuff. It's absolutely the same thing. There's entertainment, there's politics, there's society, there's brotherhood. I mean, they're talking about all these topics while giving you a theatrical experience. It's and like they don't really like limit themselves to a Bangalore centric thing. You feel like the representation of so many parts of India, which is amazing to pull off.
I was also pretty gobsmacked with Bloody Wood
when
I heard them at the Bayview Lawns at IROC. because I thought it was very interesting to have electric guitars with dhols. And they have a section with that, which I thought was pretty interesting. Yeah?
Apparently, they started off as kind of a parody act. It was like probably one guy just going, hey, let's play some dhol metal, ha ha ha. But they pull it off with conviction. They're kick-ass musicians, kick-ass energy. And yeah, it's worked for them. I think they're awesome whenever I've seen them.
Lovely. Guys, tickets are at Book My Show. This is it. The biggest festival for bands in India, 23rd and 24th of November. The venue this time, the last year it was at the Embassy Riding School. This time it's the Nice Grounds in Tumkur. Nice Grounds in Tumkur in Bangalore. And Zero are going to be there with Sid Coutto in all his glory, singing backup vocals, drumming. Do you do lead vocals on any song?
Not live. Not live. That's not his job. He's up there being the front man and having a freaking blast.
Lovely, brother. Thank you for this. Much love.
Hrishi. Thank you.
Enjoy your time in Bangalore.
94.3 Radio 1.